Hi, I'm Nick, and here's a special news bulletin from Variant Edition. Captain America is dead. Captain America number 25 was released today, and it follows up the events of Civil War number 7, where after a great battle in New York City, Captain America surrenders to the forces of Iron Man, rather than risk further damage and loss of life. On the steps of a courthouse where Captain America is about to be arraigned for his crimes of resisting the Superhero Registration Act, he is felled by a sniper's bullet. For fan reaction, we now go to Kevin, who has spent the day selling this shocking issue. Kevin, what's the reaction you've been seeing today?
Thanks, Nick. First off, I'll say I was shocked when I read the news this morning. The first thing that I did was to read the issue as we were unpacking the boxes. Now, fan reaction has been rabid. The fact that Cap's death is all over the news has got a lot of comic fans to come looking for his issue, and as a result, we sold out fast.
So what exactly have the fans been saying?
We got some pros and cons. Let's take a look.
I can't believe it. I came to the shop today, started unpacking my books, and there it was in front of me. Captain America dead. The world's greatest Avenger. What are we going to do now? Is it a cruel joke, or what is going on?
I think it's a terrible thing. The reason I got into comics and started reading, period, was because of Captain America. And he's a great character. He's a Golden Age character, one of the grandfathers of the Marvel U. So it's the way he went out, it's heroic. He did what he always tended to do, was just to protect and serve, saving lives. So that's what he's all about.
Sort of shocked about it, and I really don't read Captain America, but I'm going to get a couple of issues to check it out, see what's going on, see how long they play it out, see what the real deal is, and if are they going to bring them back.
Well, I think it really sucks. Captain America was the best character. Now they destroyed him. He would never have done what they did in Civil War, and killing him is just a stupid idea. Not going to make more sales.
It's been really crazy. Like, a lot of people were waiting in front when we opened. We had a huge line, people running to the back, grabbing 4 or 5 copies, acting crazy. We had to put a limit on our issues, 2 per person, because it was so crazy. We sold out in like 15 minutes. People have been calling all day, as you can see.
As a retailer, from the shop's point of view, it's the coverage on the news has been all over. All the stations are covering it. A lot of people are getting drawn into the shop. I've been getting calls all day. Do we have the book? Is it true?
But I just wish it would have been, on a more grander scale, not the way it just played out in his book, and especially with the way Civil War ended. So, if this is really the end, he's going to really be missed. If it's not, I hope he comes back in a really big way where, it's going to pay homage to him, and, it should be a big deal.
As you can see, some are mad at Marvel, and some, as I'm sure Marvel hopes, will now be picking up Captain America to see where the story goes. Nick?
But something that I'm sure most fans are thinking is that he's not really dead. After all, does anyone in comics ever stay dead for long? Joe Quesada, editor-in-chief of Marvel Entertainment, had this to say in a statement earlier today on Newsarama.com. Quote, Captain America will continue to be published, despite the very real death of Steve Rogers. In May, Captain America number 26 is where the aftermath of his death must be faced, beginning with the autopsy of his body. So yes, Captain America, Steve Rogers, is dead. The unexpected death of Captain America has been a major news story today, being covered all over national and local news, including stories on CNN, Fox News, ABC, and online on Forbes, Variety, and LA Times. So what happens now? The dream is dead. Or is it? The Marvel Universe will react to Cap's death in Fallen Son, The Death of Captain America, a 5-issue series that will detail the 5 stages of grief through the eyes of 5 characters or groups in the Marvel Universe. And fans will soon be asking, will someone pick up Cap's mask and continue on with his legacy? We'll have to wait for writer Ed Brubaker to unravel that story in the pages of Captain America. So to reiterate, Captain America is dead. For years to come, fans will ask each other, where were you when you heard Captain America died?